Agriculture Secretary Brooke Rollins addressing Americans a day ahead of the lapse of SNAP benefits. She explains why the Department of Agriculture cannot use contingency funds to cover the food stamps.
So the fact that the Democrats are saying, but wait, USDA has money in their accounts, why it is really their fault, I've seen it over and over and over from some of their leaders, is absolute false, and it is a lie. We have been saying on October 10th we sent messages out, on October 24th we sent messages out. These benefits end on November 1st. Now, let me get down into a little bit of the details on that to better explain. So there is a contingency fund at USDA, but that contingency fund, by the way, doesn't even cover, I think, half of the $9.2 billion that would be required for November SNAP, but it is only allowed to flow if the underlying program is funded. It's called a contingency fund, and by law, contingency fund can only flow when the underlying fund is flowing. So, for example,
Rollins said her message to America is that the government is failing them right now, and poverty is not a red or blue issue. The Agriculture Secretary did mention a silver lining, that there is a national conversation on the SNAP program. She noted that the cost of the SNAP program rose to unprecedented highs during the Biden administration. She said that under President Trump, the USDA is making the program more accountable. She said they're stopping illegal immigrants from receiving benefits and rooting out fraud and abuse. The Agriculture Secretary implored Senate Democrats to vote for the continuing resolution and not hold the most vulnerable American families hostage over a political agenda, is how she said it.